Good now? What about now? There we go. We're sweet. I think we're sweet. I don't know why my mic decided to just turn off there. How we doing? Plush, I see you, brother. I will be right with you. I'm just going to get my studio tab open. So then I can, more quick. It's okay, we're good. Oh, we are good? My stream chat is loading now. There we go. There we go. How we doing, everybody? Sorry about that. I have absolutely no idea why my mic decided to not work. Yeah, strange. It's good to be back, though. It's good to be back. It's been a little while. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I hope you enjoyed the fights on the weekend. And I hope you guys are having a good day, afternoon, morning, night. I've said all of them. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you guys are chilling. Lucas, what's up, man? Some of the best vids on YouTube. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try. I really was really proud of how the Drickus one turned out. And actually, I wanted to talk about that on stream. I wait for a few more people to filter in here before I get stuck into it. But I just wanted to change, not necessarily change, but just sort of a different look on my content in terms of where I want to take it going forward, in terms of output and sort of video length, etc., etc. So I'll get stuck into that in a little bit, but I want to chat with you guys first. Donnie, what's up, my brother? Good to see you again. Games, what's up? That Luka trade, maybe forget the easiest wash. Is that an NFL thing, right? I read something about that. I have no idea. I don't follow NFL. I just saw it on Twitter. What's up? Am I fan of the new emojis on the Discord? I haven't seen them. Let me have a look. Yes, these are good. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Can confirm. Any of them are good. I think Izzy should train with Pereira. That would be cool. It would be almost like a. I know they've talked about it before. I actually saw a clip of after Adesanya knocked out Pereira in their rematch at 287. There was a clip of them backstage, and Izzy said, "Oh, I'll come to Brazil and train with you guys." So I'm sure we'll see it at some point. I'm sure we'll see it. He's got caught by hungry explosion youngster. He's still elite. Needs to pick his matchup. Stay at 185. Nate, I admire the optimism. I'm just not sure if I can agree with you. To be honest with you, I think he's past it now, man. Age is a big factor, and time waits for no man in MMA. I just think he's past it now, and there's no shame in that. He's, the sentiment I've seen online, and I totally agree with it. He's done everything. He doesn't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. 2-time champion, 5 title defenses. I mean, come on. The guy doesn't need to do anything else. So I would want him to retire. I know he won't. It's difficult for these guys to do it. It's their career. It's their lifeblood. It's their everything. And especially when you're that good and you've reached those highs, it's even harder to sort of admit you're not as good as you used to be. So it's just the speed. I noticed it in the Drickus fight, and I think he was a little bit heavier in that one. But even still, he just looked slower. And it was the same within the opening minutes of the Imavov fight. He just didn't look like the reaction time wasn't there. The speed and his style relies so much on that quick snap movement and the speed and quick reactions, which he just doesn't have anymore. And you lose that, the whole style falls apart. So that's how it goes. Yeah, it was hard to watch. I know, man. I feel you, Plush. It was weird. I'm not like it. Listen, I'm a fan of Izzy. I'm not like a mega fan or anything like that. But I like the guy. I'm always rooting for him. So to see him get knocked out was kind of not only surreal, but kind of sad. Good shot from Imavov. I have to say, it reminded me of the follow-up shot, with that left hand as he was falling down. That reminded me of Poirier McGregor too. That's actually some real high-level shit to land that shot perfectly, that follow-up shot as Izzy's going down. Major props to Imavov there, so. Izzy is my prediction about winning Imavov to win, so it's 50-50. Fair enough, fair enough. I made money the other day. I still made money. My parlay might not have hit, but I had money on MVP. Easiest money I've ever made in my life. I do not understand how MVP was the underdog. Big underdog as well on the odds. I was like, this is crazy. He will walk Charabullet, and he did. Never understood that. Hasn't taken loads of damage. I don't know. He's definitely lost a step. That I agree with. Crafty vet, but by definition, being a crafty vet means you're just not touching gold again. And I don't know if Adesanya is interested in anything other than that. I don't know. What's up, Jojo? Good to see you again. Chelsea did their job tomorrow. I'm hoping, bro. Izzy has at least 2 or 3 good fights left in him. Yeah, I agree. I think he'll run down his contract because, let's be real, he's going to be getting paid handsomely by UFC standards on those. So I'm sure he'll run down his contract, and then we'll see. He never struck me as a guy to stay on too long in this game. I could be wrong, and he's proving to be wrong at the moment, but we'll see. But yeah. What's up, Nav? How you doing, bro? Good to see you again, my man. The answer to your question about MVP being the underdog. What is Chara's last name and Where were they? True, true. But also, I think he appeals to the casual fan base in a lot of ways. So there's a lot of people betting on him. But for me, his striking with his fist was never anything to write home about. So that was the big weak point for me and why I thought MVP would work him, and that's how it went. What's next for Mavov? Does he wait? He's in a weird position because Shimaev deserves the shot, and he'll get the shot before him. So smart thing to do is wait. But again, time waits for no man. This time in a different context, but it's true. You know, he might get passed up if he waits. So he stated he isn't chasing the belt. Fair enough. Fair enough. Going to the bare knuckle ring girl trot. Shut up, bro. Shut up. But yeah, also, I just mentioned earlier what I wanted to talk about quickly with regards to the direction I'm taking my content. Think what I might do is I might fully start committing now to one video every 2 weeks instead of every week. Because the reality is, guys, the style of content I want to create is the fighter documentaries. They're the stuff I'm the best at. They're the stuff I enjoy and feel most fulfilled in creating. And I think doing those once a week just isn't sustainable. One, because I ran out of ideas and you end up being forced to repeat stuff, which is never ideal. And two is I can't really flesh out the story fully. I just don't have the time. I have to temper my limits with where I can take my narrative and how long I can stretch it, because I only have 5 days. You understand? I do these videos over 5-6 days. I put in a shift to get them done. So the reality is, if I want to make them better and as good as they can be, they need more time. The trade-off for that in a good way is that they will be longer, they will be more fleshed out, and they will just be better overall. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I feel like they would be better. If you want the videos to be longer, then that's the reality. They'll be once every 2 weeks instead. But let me know what you guys feel about it, because that's kind of where I'm feeling right now. But if that's what you want to see, let me know. I was considering doing them once a month as well, but that would be I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. Short videos feel rushed. I mean, I try not to rush them. Sometimes I do. Like, a lot of the times, the thing is, the reality is, guys, it's never smooth sailing. So a lot of times I get writer's block, and I might end up being a day behind. Or if I've got some life stuff going on, which ends up taking out a day of my work, it's like I'm a day behind, and then I have to crunch like crazy to get things done, and the stuff gets on the cutting room floor. So, like, this is what happens. I usually end up trimming like 3-4 minutes of the video. Sometimes out of just creative decisions, but oftentimes it's out because I don't have the time to do it. So, like with Drickus, for example, I never even put in the initial draft his early career before the UFC because I knew I just wouldn't have the time to do it. And his UFC career was generally more interesting. So, but if I wanted to do like a full career documentary and I had more time, then I would have that luxury of being able to do that. So, go for it. Okay, nice, man. Better matchmaker, me or Astro? We have a look. Shall we have a look? DDP Strickland. No one wants that fight, in my opinion. Are you just saying what's going to happen? Hamzat Imavov? No, bro. Hamzat's getting the title shot. Give over, bro. Izzy Barrow? That's just feeding Izzy to the dogs, man. I don't know. They're all right. I don't like... To be honest, middleweight's just kind of boring. I don't like any of them. Oh, damn. I got a bit voice. I have to say, I woke up feeling kind of ill today. So, struggling. I think I got a fever or something. Or not a fever. I feel like I had COVID or some shit. I don't know. But I woke up feeling like a fucking COD zombie. I swear, man. Rematch Strickland after he loses to DDP. I guess you could do that. Ruffy versus Ian. That's a banger, to be fair. I like that. 11-9 predictions. Pretty good. I did pretty well, too. How was the trip? It was great, Donny, man. In fact, I'll share some photos on my Instagram at some point. I need to just get more active on there, to be honest with you. But yeah, had a really good time. I know it was a bit untimely. I'm sorry about that for you guys, like, because I just came back from Thailand and I was like, right, we're getting back in full flow, and then suddenly I'm gone again. But it was kind of a spontaneous, semi-spontaneous thing I'd already had planned in. I mean, by that definition, it's not spontaneous. I don't know, but it was on the bucket list and I had to do it. So, it was nice. It was nice, and it was like the first time in a while where I fully detached from work. Because even when I was away in Thailand, I was still working, doing things here and there. So in Iceland, it was like the first time where I just completely detached from work, which was a nice feeling. I've struggled to do that. So, but you know, I came back feeling motivated. And look, I left you guys with a good video. I hope the Drickus video was pretty good. I'm proud of that one a lot, and it just hit 100K views. So very happy. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty fucking good, and I'm my harshest critic. And I thought it was pretty good, so that says a lot. What's up, Ivan? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. How you doing? Your division, I'll matchmake it then. I don't really have a favorite, to be honest with you. If you ask me for my favorite, I don't know. Definitely not have. I don't know. Dude, just surprise me. Surprise me. GFL for Izzy Tyron. Bush, it's good to see you, brother. I don't know about that. Maybe a little bit premature, but we'll see. Getting paid for the 100K? Probably not as much as you might think. I'm going to tell you that now. January, the advert, you got to understand. I'll tell you guys, you probably don't know this. I might have mentioned this before, but for those of you who aren't in content creation, your RPMs, which is your basically how much you get paid per 1,000 views, a lot of it depends on your niche, but also the time of year. And advertisers pay the least in January because obviously up in Christmas they pay way more because it's Christmas, right? So the consumers are going to pay more. In January they pay the least, so I don't actually earn that much in January. In the early months of the year, it's tough out here. So not as much as you might think. I'll tell you that much. I'll be open. I'll tell you. I'll be open with it. I'll be transparent. I'm happy to tell you guys. Should we have a look? I mean, I don't even say because there's nothing crazy. Let's have a look. It hasn't updated for the last 2 days, so we'll see. But I mean, yeah, like revenue, I've earned like £300 from it. It's not crazy, nothing crazy. But the idea is that video will be a bit more evergreen and should sustain over a long period of time. So we'll see. What's your thoughts on Adesanya versus Brendan Allen? I hope Allen gets battered. Yeah, me too. I'm a big Fluffy fan, and I'm not a big Brendan Allen fan. So I am in full agreement there, my man. Do you think you'll ever swear in your videos? No need to. Why? I mean, they what would be the point? They're like here, it's fine, but they're written scripts. So why would I add swearing in them? You know what I mean? There's no point. They're recorded. I write every word of those videos, so there is no need to swear in them. And this is coming from someone who swears a lot. I am a big swearer, for better or worse. But the videos don't need it, bro. I'm recording them. What's the plan for the next sponsor, brother? I don't know. It's been a fucking graveyard in my email for a while. I need to be a bit more proactive with it and start seeking them out. It'll come, bro. It's all you got. Listen, it's a long-term game, this, so I'm not worried. At least you're making money. Yeah, it's been a slow couple months, or a slow month rather, because I haven't uploaded as much because I've been away, and also lost outside of the Driggers one, the 2 videos before that haven't performed well. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Listen, I'm in a good spot, guys. You know, I'm happy. Am I going to the game tomorrow? No. I would go, but I just don't have the time, really. I mean, I do. I could go, but there's someone I usually go to games with, and he's just not available to do it, and we just haven't sorted it out. It's also not that easy to get tickets, man. So, £7 million. Would you retire for 15 years at least? Sure. Why not, bro? If you have 7 million, you're set for life. You're set for life. I think you see 312 has the potential to be the worst pay-per-view in the past 5 years. It's up there. This fight night was better, right? It was literally it was a better card overall. Sammy, what's up, bro? Good to see you again. I always like the energy. Give us 30 seconds on your thoughts about the GFL. I mean, I can applaud them trying something different. The AI weird intros were strange, but I don't know. I mean, listen, anyone that challenges the UFC in any capacity, I'm all for, to be honest with you. That's the reality. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. The UFC are a monopoly, and monopolies aren't really good. My hair is too... trying to find like the perfect shampoo with my hair. This is not the one. Where's my chat? There we go. Sorry, I lost it there for a second. We're sweet. We're sweet. I get you sponsor pal. Close connection with a charity in my life. So if he wants a sponsor, I could get you one. I mean, fair enough. If you can, just ping my email, bro. If you, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but if you are, ping my email. Who do you do in Pereira versus Big Ank? Tough one. I originally said Ankalaev, but I'm on Pereira now. What's up, KO? How you doing, bro? How do you download the clips to get up to 4K HD quality? I'm just starting out, looking to do breakdowns, and I admire the quality of your work. I appreciate that very much. So thank you for the kind words. It's a weird thing because YouTube changed their back end basically, which made downloading, at least in the UK, so it made downloading stuff really difficult. I think anywhere else it's fine. But there's a software I use called Clip Grabber, which is pretty good. So that works. Or there's another one called 4K Download, but you need that one you'd have to pay for, which I don't. So Clip Grabber is pretty good. That's what I use. You can download in whatever quality you want. They're pretty consistent for me. But you're just starting out, you're doing breakdowns then, yeah? Nice, man. Most people won't even bother to watch the main card. They'll be there for the main fight. I'm not even that interested in it, to be honest with you. The card, Strickland is so fucking boring to watch, bro. I'm saying it. Chance Paul is getting signed to the UFC. I'm sure he will at some point. A lot of guys will make that jump eventually. Don't give advice. Might make better content than you and still viewers. I don't care, bro. Thoughts on Bryce Mitchell and Connor comments. I'm glad you brought that up because holy shit, what if one normal week in MMA isn't possible, right? So yeah, Connor. I'm glad people are finally seeing the guy, for what he is. It's just disgusting behavior, man. And Bryce Mitchell, I mean, what needs to be said about that, man? Let's be honest. So, what was your live reaction? Is he getting KO'd? I was kind of sad, to be honest with you. But, I wasn't, devastated. Listen, I won't surprised. He's old, bro. He's 35, pushing 36. This is how it goes in this game. Look at Usman. Same story. It's how it be, bro. So, can't get too mad about it. Imavov looked good. Izzy did look all right. He looked fine. He had a decent first round. I think he probably clinched the first round. But it was a close one. It could have gone either way. But it's how it goes. You can say the same about Volkanovski. He looked good against Tapora in the first round, and then he's out cold. Actually, speaking of that, I'm gonna give you guys a little preview for the video I'm gonna work on next, and I'm gonna spend 2 weeks on it. This is a very early thumbnail draft, but this is roughly what it's gonna be looking like. If I can get this up, this is what you guys are getting, an extreme exclusive preview. If I can share it, if it lets me, we do this. I'll give you guys a little insight if it wants. I don't know. Yes, you can. This is the very early thumbnail draft we're working with. I know it looks kind of shitty. I'm crap with some stuff like this. It will be better. It won't be too different from this, but this is the general gist I'm going for. And I'm not going to tell you what the video is, but I mean, it is a Volkanovski documentary. That's what I'm working on. But the framework of the video and how I'm framing it, that you guys will just have to figure out for yourself. But I've always wanted to do a Volkanovski documentary properly, and I was like, damn, you know what? I feel like doing it, and I'm going to do it justice as best as I can. So we'll see. I'll be watching from the prelims. Tapora versus Volk's teammate. Yeah, Colby Thickness. Yeah, I know. He's good friends with Will. Not good friends, but I think they've done good work, a lot of work together. So, yeah, Alexandre Tapora, right? Is that his name? His brother. How are you praying yourself for your prelim headliner? Shut up, bro. Don't do Volk like that. I'm sorry. He's gonna get done like that. Do you think you'll cover someone championship fighters or up and comers in the PFL? Probably not. I thought about doing a Mighty Mouse doc, and that will happen at some point. I will definitely do it. But no, I probably won't do like an explicit one championship thing. Just with Mighty Mouse, obviously he's fought some of his career in one, so I would do it then. But not exclusively, no. I don't know. My knowledge isn't good enough in that regard, so I want to do these fighters justice, and if I don't know enough about them, I don't think I can do it justice. So, is it about how Volk ruined his career by taking fights on short notice? That's kind of the crux of it. But yeah, I mean, a bit more dramatic and theatrical. But yeah, something like that. You're pretty much bang on there, George. That's pretty much it. That was pretty much the working title. I mean, well, not exactly like that, but yeah. It was the working title right now is the phone call that doomed Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, that voice cracked. But that's kind of what I'm working with, and that is in reference to his short notice fight at 294. And then it'll be a fighter documentary as a whole, but that's kind of just the angle I'm taking it. I'd say just taking inspiration from Patrick Gavia and the way he frames his intros with his title and thumbnail. I really like how he does it. So I'm kind of taking a page out of his book and doing it that way. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, I got a cough. Holy shit. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, sweet. Sorry about that. God, my throat was... no, I'm not going to make it weird. Think Colby Covington? No, he can't. I'm not going to finish that sentence because I know what you're saying and I disagree. He cannot come back. No way. He's washed. Unbelievably. Arthur, what's up? Your YouTube is some of the best in MMA community. Easily, these numbers are going to skyrocket. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Arthur. Thank you for watching. We got plenty more coming, so I appreciate the kind words. I hope that we continue prospering. This year is going to be a big one. So thank you. We get a little FaceTime cam. The only reason haven't done it recently is I just keep forgetting, or like I just can't be asked. Like genuinely, it's not that I'm just choosing not to. I'm just lazy, bro. I should. Yeah, there will be for this one for sure. I'll promise you that. Holy shit, you can hear the fucking listen to my throat right now. Fuck, bro. I'm ill as shit. Okay, hang on a minute. Again, I've got to do a little coughing session. 2 seconds. All right, there we go. That was just one big cough, and now we're sweet again. Okay. Why your dog smell like that, bro? I don't know how to pronounce your fucking tag anymore, so I blame you. How's it in Izzy Cope session? Since when? I like him, Marvel. It was a good win for him. He doesn't deserve the title shot because if it wasn't for Chimaev, he'd be getting it. But Chimaev exists, and that's the reality of it. Because Chimaev exists, he ain't getting it. So he can either wait or he can fight someone else. I'd probably wait if I was in his position, but that's it's a matter of personal preference. So I don't know. Some guy Eisen did this. You thought no, he did not. Maybe I got ill. So I'm kind of ill, so maybe it was from that. But maybe I brought it back. But no, I had shark. I ate shark out there. That might have fucked me up. I don't know, bro. What should I have done to deserve a title shot? Fucking destroyed Robert Whittaker. I'm not even rising to debate. You disagree or you counterpoint every single thing I have to say. So I don't know why I continue to rise to it. I'm not gonna. Imavov has more claim to a title shot than Chimaev, and that's a fact. I mean, let me look at his resume. Yeah, you might be right, sure. Let me have a look. But even if you are right, he's won 4 in a row. Adesanya, Allen, Cannonier, Delidze. Yeah, they're good, all good wins. But like, it's the way I see it is, who's the biggest star? Who's gonna sell the pay-per-views? Who's one of the biggest names in the sport? It's Hamzat Chimaev. It's a no fucking brainer. The guy's undefeated, and he's just beaten Robert Whittaker and Kamaru Usman. I mean, is it that crazy? Is it? I don't think there's that big of a margin between their last few wins in terms of how well they've done. And Chimaev is far and away a bigger name than Imavov. So, of course, Chimaev's going to get it. I ate shark. Yes, I did. No, it was just fermented. You have to eat fermented, bro. It's crazy. It was actually okay. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It got hyped up as like everyone thinks it's the most awful thing in the world, and it doesn't taste great, but it's not that bad. It's just okay, bro. You know, and it was all right. But I had a great time out there, though. It was good. Fucking cold. It peaked at like minus 14 degrees Celsius for you Americans out there. Minus 14 Celsius. It was fucking freezing at some points. But it was nice. It was a great time. Chimaev Usman and Rob. Yeah, there's no what's wrong with that? Beating Usman on 11 days notice, give him a touch and then he beat Whittaker. What do you want him to do, bro? Tyler, what's up, man? UFC heavyweight division had a trash talk in years. I'm happy about that. Aspinall bringing back the bit of chivalry, being the good guy. I was BJJ training on a Tuesday. I didn't go, bro. I only got back from Iceland on Thursday, so I'm going on Tuesday. I will go. I'll be back. I haven't slacking off. Haven't been going on Saturdays like I normally do, because I'm too lazy and I don't like training on Saturdays. I realize because I just want to do nothing on a Saturday, completely nothing. So I need to think of a different day to go. But listen, my gym doesn't do open mats. It's so annoying. They did an open mat, I'd be there every week, but they don't. Why Joe Rogan doesn't commentate a pay-per-view outside the USA? Because he's lazy. He's not lazy. Just he's got the credit and sort of status to. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. Because it's Joe Rogan. Usman beat Chimaev, by the way. Never forget. Yeah. Oh right. I mean, I don't know. I disagree, but it was a close fight. But I disagree. If it was a 5-rounder, I think he probably would have won it. Yeah, but Imavov Chimaev, I get. Yeah, sure, you could do that. But the thing is, if you do that, then you're going to have the winner of DDP Strickland waiting for quite a while. So, in normal circumstances, I'd agree. But just because of the status of the division and because of Chimaev's star power, I think the UFC, if you're asking me what the UFC are going to do, it's Chimaev. They're going to push Chimaev for sure. What probably the right thing is to do is that. But there we go. Are you an MMA fighter? Look at me, bro. Of course not. I train jiu-jitsu. That's it. I train no-gi jiu-jitsu. But that's about it. I'd be pretty crazy if I was. What is it with people behaving like beating Rob is enough for the shot? It's literally Umar again, beat one ranked fight, and everyone behaves like they've earned a shot. I mean, he's beating Usman and Whitaker. They're two of the best names in the world, bro. I mean, come on. Chimaev can't even fight in the US. I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure Dana White disputed that, right? So I don't know if that's true. Wade, my man, thank you. That's very kind of you. I don't even know what currency that is, but I appreciate it. Drickers take Sean and Chimaev. I agree with the Sean. I'm picking him against Sean pretty firmly. Chimaev, though, I don't know. I have no idea who wins that fight, and I'm very excited for it as a result. I have no clue, but I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. Ivan, love to see a video on the rise of the right wing in the UFC. That's actually a very interesting. That's a very interesting topic. I'd be throwing myself into the lion's den doing something like that. But holy shit, that's actually I really like that. I'm gonna write that down, Ivan. That's a really, really good idea. Not, I might actually do that. Holy shit. Thing is, it's just I don't know. It's like it's more of an opinion piece, right? So that's kind of a bit rogue. That's very different to what I usually do, you know? So I don't know. That would be a great video idea for someone that's not me. Not that I don't agree with you, because I do. It's just more so the style of content I create and what I want to be known for. It's difficult. But maybe I will. But I like, if I went more theatrical with it and more mysterious, like with the Kadyrov stuff, like the Trump stuff, yeah, for sure. I think that's a really good idea. I've just written it down on my phone, so that's on the shortlist. Book another Saudi Abu event in a few months and have Imam Shemaev main event. I don't know. Look exactly like Lewis McGrinnan. I do not. All respect to him, though. McGregor winning the far right rights. Yes, true as well. Holy shit. This is a really good idea, Ivan. I really like that. I will take that into consideration on whether I actually make it, because if I could replicate that in my style, then yeah, I'll do it. For sure, I will do it. That's a lot of stuff to cover, though. That would be a long-ass video. I don't know if I could even do it in time, but that's a good idea. I really like it. Really, really, really like it. Something to do with Trump's influence. Well, Patrick Gavir's already done that, so I wouldn't just do it on Trump, but all of them. Trump, Kadyrov, the McGregor stuff, of course, Bryce. Yeah, for sure. Structuring that would be a fucking logistical nightmare, but I'd have to figure it out. I did, Ali. I did see it, man. Jemai versus a sneezing baby tonight. Isn't it coughing baby, right? Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Rosenstrike won a moral victory. I may have into a wrestler. I mean, what happened to him, man, right? I mean, I always said he was never as good as people were touting him to be, but damn, I didn't think he'd struggle this much. So with the stash, it looks uneven. Does it? Maybe I haven't tended to it in a little while. You're probably right, you know. Oh, it looks okay. Also, to be fair, partly to do with my lying as well. But you're right. I do need to tune it up. It's messy as shit. I thought about growing the beard out, but I just didn't bother. I just can't be arsed, man. I've never committed to it. And I just can't be bothered because it just feels awful. So it's all love, Astro, man. You ain't got to apologize. You guys, if you're tuning in, as I always say, if you're tuning in for 30 seconds, I appreciate you. So, I mean, even if you're not tuning in, if you're just watching the videos, man, that's more than enough. John Strickland at 3-Tail Media Day. Here's the thing about Bryce, you guys. He probably will start bringing up Bryce Mitchell, right? What happened to Sergey, man? He looks a little too patient now. Maybe the Aspinall fight did a number on him, man. Did a number on him. Wouldn't surprise me. Mental game is a big one. When Ngannou didn't want to struggle with Garn and took him down, people were glazing Francis. What changed now? I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not speaking for anyone else. A video on the consequences of fighting as on fighters. I mean, I already did that, right? If you're talking about the CTE stuff, like I already did that. I covered that sort of aspect in my why UFC fighters are doomed to fail video. So kind of already been there. Mentioned all the fights yesterday. Yeah, it was a good card. Pretty good card. I think the MVP fight wasn't crazy, but it was never going to be. You know, when you have two strikers like that, the margins are so fucking small. So it was never going to be that exciting. Imavov with a good finish, though, of course. What else happened? I literally watched it and I've already forgotten it, so maybe it wasn't that good. I mean, the Fares Yam fight versus Mike Davis, that was a banger. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I guess Terrence McKinney had a good win, didn't he? Yeah. It was it was all right. Maybe it was okay. I don't know. I mean, it was a fight night. Can't complain. How long till this damn DJ doc, bro? I'll do it when I want to do it, bro. Chill. It'll happen this year, probably. I don't know. Pavlovich did good. Y'all lame as hell. Yeah, he fought a good fight. He's just not the same as he was. That's all. How about yesterday's commentary? It was pretty odd and boring. In what way? I thought it was okay. I thought John Gooden had a couple of lines which didn't land. He made like a dementia joke, and it was just horrendous, and it made me cringe. But I like John, so I'll let him. I'll give him a pass because I like him, and I know how much commentary is such a difficult skill to perfect. So, can he got a layup? Do not praise him, bro. I'll praise him. He gets a finish. He gets a finish, bro. And I don't even like Terrence McKinney that much. Make another DJ so my mouse can react to it. I mean, hey, his reaction to my video has got like double the views, so I don't know what to say anymore. It's like his 8th most viewed video. But to be honest with you, I'd be at a point where if I made the Mighty Mouse doc, I honestly, a part of like one of the chapters I would really cover is how he's transitioned out of MMA into a content creator perspective or position rather, which I think is like a big thing. Like he's crushing it, man. Crushing it. I mean, yeah, Jesus. It's got his reaction's got 1.1 million views, man. Oh man. I don't know how to feel. I'm conflicted. What can you do? Crazy. What a world, man. Who would have thought when I started this 2 years that my mouse would fucking react to my shit? Crazy. Saw someone earlier saying that Shara was Izzy's now the fight to make. No, that's stupid. Did I see his reaction to Izzy Harvard? Yeah, I did. He was pissed, man. I saw that earlier a couple of hours ago. Gonna make a comment about how he watched one of your vids, so if he does watch it, you might get a laugh out of him. That's kind of cringe. Listen, it's whatever. I ain't gonna make it. I don't want to force nothing. If he wants to react to it, he'd react to it. That's it. DJ is more of a BJJ fighter and a fight analyst / podcaster now. Yeah, he did the right thing. He retired at the right time. Like for me, the reason he's my pound for pound all time number one is because he's the epitome of everything a fighter should be. He personifies all the best parts of an MMA fighter, in my opinion. Personality, honor, skill set, longevity, mindset, all of them, every single part of him. To be honest with you, he just does everything right, the right way, and he's just a good dude, you know. So with 3 fights removed when he got KO'd by Aspinall, people are behaving like they missed the old Pav. Crazy low attention span. I mean, 3 fights is a long time. You don't get a lot of fights in your MMA career. It's not that crazy. Shemaev Izzy is my fight to make. Yeah, that would not go well for him, I gotta say. I did, yeah, Arsenal battering City. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I don't like either of them, but here we are. Why don't like you on the one who suggested Izzy versus Shara? Oh, did you suggest it, Astro? Crazy. Crazy behavior. One thing that surprised me when I went down a rabbit hole is how short Gustafsson's career was. I mean, I don't think it was short. It's more so a case of he fell off pretty bad. That was kind of it. His career's not that. I mean, man, he came so fucking close to winning the belt, man. It's actually sad. Bro, he had DC on the brink, bro, and John Jones. But you probably heard that on the mic. I apologize. But it gets like that, man. It gets like that. Bro, his record of losses is crazy. It's so sad, man. You hate to see it. I didn't want to look at that. It's making me sad. What's up, Lag? How you doing, bro? Good to see you again, my man. How are you doing? Rumor Izzy versus Karen in the Discord. That was the fight that was pending before Imavov, right? There was a lot of rumors that Barao was going to fight Adesanya. And I think him and Imavov are right on similar wavelengths in terms of their ranking and positioning and momentum, so it makes sense either way. I don't know where Adesanya goes from here, though. For me, I just say retire. But as I said this earlier, I understand it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. So I get the position he's in. It's a tricky one. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's a tough career, bro. Just knowing or refusing to really sort of understand that you don't have it anymore, that you're just not as good as you was. It must be a fucking awful feeling. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Nice, man. George is on the roll in MMA, so nothing to complain. They are indeed, man. They are indeed. Marab crushing it. I was happy he got that win against Duma. And, of course, Taporia as well. Probably got two, they're two of the best fighters right now. They really are. They're both so unbelievably good. I don't think there's a... It's tough. I think outside of Tom Aspinall, I don't think there's a better fighter on the planet than Ilya Taporia. Or truly. If we're talking raw skill set and I don't know. If I think who would I least like to face in the octagon, it would be those two, pound for pound. Pound fought Aspinall in November 2023. It's now Feb 2025. In not a long time. In MMA terms, it is. Izzy's cooked. Yeah, I agree, Domino, man. Yeah, I agree, Wade. They just don't return. It's just how it goes, bro. If you're talking about Izzy. It sucks, man. It does. Like, I feel like we're at that point where I know this doesn't go for a lot of you, but some of you probably got involved in the sport right around the time where guys like Adesanya and Usman were really coming into their own. And you witnessed their entire reign, and now you're witnessing the back end of that, right? So it's a tough pill to swallow. It is, because it's it's hard to watch. You watch these guys dominate for years, and then suddenly they're not there. Volkanovski, another one. Marvel is better. Glad he sent Izzy out of there. Middleweight gets new talent, gets rid of old news. I mean, that's just the cycle, bro. I wouldn't say it's anything to be happy about. It's just how it goes. I'm not relishing the fact that Adesanya's getting laid out. Look at Games' comment earlier. What did I miss? Did it... Oh, how's the love life go? Oh. You're asking me? It's tough, bro. I wouldn't say... I can't give you any solid advice. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. Probably not. I've got a date tomorrow, so that's that remains to be seen, and I will not discuss it after it happens. I'll just leave you with that. But the fact that I am in that position is probably why I shouldn't give you advice. I am so sick of online dating. I mean, I don't want to touch it anymore, to be honest with you. It messes me up. But that's it. That's the game. That's the game. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? I'm good. I'm pretty good. Pretty good today. Good to be back on stream, of course. Talking to all of you. Did you just retire? Yeah, I agree. We should go to a meal deal. Easy. Southern fried chicken wrap, Capri Sun or a Diet Coke, and then a Twix extra. Pretty much every time. Standard procedure. Yes, Donnie. Indeed, bro. I mean, I listen. I normally... This happens... I just never bring it up. This is not the first time in ever... I had one before I went away to Iceland. I just don't talk about it. I just can't be asked to bring it up. And I shouldn't have bring it up because you guys are weird. You guys are weird with it. But, I don't I don't bring it up. Here we are. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Speaking of meal deals, Shamil proves once again that he's the GOAT. Yes, because he's got a finish. I know, back in it, right? He didn't look too bad, I have to say. It was a good knockout. I mean, he still looks like Shamil Gaziev, but maybe that's not a bad thing. 312 is bad. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. just to watch Alexandre. Hey, no Pantoja slander up in here. None of that. I don't want to hear it. No, it's not Irene Aldana. I'm afraid not. He shouldn't retire. More prospects need to build a name off of him. But that's not down to him. That's his choice, bro. That's just what you want. I'm not weird, but no, I'm not saying you. I just mean I know what people are like. I don't mean you specifically, Donnie. Of course not, man. You are more reasonable than most. I'm just saying in general. I also don't want to dox myself by accident. So yeah. Don't know how I'd end up doing that, but MMA Guru did it. So by accident, because he's an idiot. And I don't want people... Listen, people are weird online, is my point. This is how it goes. Jamal fat shaming will not be tolerated. I didn't say nothing about that. I didn't say... You said it, not me. I didn't say it. Alexandre Taporia is legit, man. Okay, hold your horses, bro. He's fought cans outside the UFC, and he's 7-0. Like, hang on a minute. He could be good. Taporia says he's really good. I believe him. So I hope you're right. I'd like to see him in there. Having two brothers killing it is always great. So I hope you're right. But we'll see. He's 7-1, is he? I thought he was 7-0. Oh, even then, proves my point even more then. Alexandre Taporia, not Pantoja. I like Pantoja. Oh, my bad. That's Alejandre. What am I talking about, bro? Understandable. No, I don't care, man. I'll talk about it if people want to talk about it. It's not that deep. Um, but I just don't feel the need to bring it up half the time. That's all. You know. But maybe this. To be fair, this is the place where I can just chat with you guys. To be fair, so maybe this is the place for talking about shit like that. You know. I don't know. 7-1. He's been finished before. Seems a bit chinny. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, he obviously wouldn't be in the UFC if it wasn't for Ilya, but that's fine. That's just how it goes. I mean, Pereira. You said the same about Pereira. Look what he's gone undone. You know, if without you don't have Pereira without Adesanya, so I got no complaints with him getting that layup into the UFC. If he can prove he's good enough anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want to make a doc about myself. I'm not a narcissist, so never. Never. Maybe someone else can do it. I don't think I'm that interesting enough. Make a doc about my mullet. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do it. The rise and fall of my trim, my haircut. Not Ginny, really. He didn't get KO'd. He was fighting a guy like 15 to 20 pounds heavier than on roids, and he got TKO'd in the third half. Fair enough. Did he gas out? Is it one of those? When he sort of gasses out and just gets stopped. I'm ahead out early. It's all love, man. Shout out to him. For a great win. Yeah, agreed. Glad to see a new prospect making a name for himself. I wouldn't call him a prospect now. He's past that. And that's I'm praising him in that regard. I just think that's the wrong term for him. But yeah, I mean, good names at middleweight. I feel like middleweight's been a little bit stagnant, but we're seeing some good names come through, like Barajo and Imavov. So we'll see. We'll see. By that standard, is Joe Piper a narcissist for wanting to make a doc about himself? Is that true? Oh Jesus, he funded it. Oh my days, man. I don't really like Joe Piper that much, to be honest with you. He just rubs me up the wrong way, and he talked a big game about beating Hermanson and being that guy, which I get you have to do. Taporia does it, to be fair, so maybe I'm being hypocritical, but I don't know. Joe Piper, something about Joe Piper I just don't like. Same with Bo Nickel. I just don't really like Bo Nickel too much. He just seems a bit up his own ass. Jamil's the GOAT. Fresiama's knees made of rubber, and Myra Breno Silva is actual dog ass. Bless. That is church right there. Agreed with you. Yeah, that calf slicer was nuts. Shout out to Fresiam. He was really tired. Skill for skill, he was better, and he was only around 20. Yeah, exactly. So you got to take that into account. So I'm sure we'll see. The best is yet to come of the younger Taporia. Ops on Ziam's insane flexibility. Yeah, I just said. Usman versus Hughes. Good fight. I wouldn't watch the highlights, but yeah. I mean, I thought Hughes probably pipped it from the highlights, but fuck Conor McGregor. That's what I'll say. You done featherweight? Okay. Taporia Lopez. Yeah, I could do that. But I think Taporia is going to get the Makhachev fight, so I don't know if you count that. Volk versus Evloev, yeah, I'd do that. Rodriguez Allen, yeah, I'd make that. Ortega Aljo, yeah, I'd make that. Emmett Murphy, I fear for Murphy's life, so I wouldn't make it for his sake. Delal Cater's a banger. Shikadze, Ige, banger. Mitchell Levy, good fight. Of course, with the political side of things. Barboza Feely, yeah, good fights. I like all of those. Good fights, all of those. Big fan. If you got dinner with one fight, who would it be? Mine would be Mackenzie Dern. I know what kind of man you are, bro. I would probably say. I mean, I'd always say the guy I'd love to most interview the most, if we're talking on the podcast, would be Aljamain Sterling. He just seems like the chillest guy. But to have dinner with, just to chill out and have some food with, grab some grub. I don't know who would it would be really interesting. I think probably Volk. Volk would be chill as hell. Because you haven't got the language barrier, so you can just kind of fuck with one another. You know, you just get along a bit easier. Probably say him or I'm really out here looking at the rankings doing this shit for you guys. Dan Hooker seems a little bit too unhinged. So I'd probably not say him. Weird one. I think Chandler would be chill as fuck. I quite like Michael Chandler. I know he's kind of like Marmite. A lot of people don't like him. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Michael Chandler. I can't help myself. Yeah, but probably Volk. Volk would be my number one. And then I don't know who after that. Honestly, no. Yeah, Volk or Aljamain Sterling. To be honest with you, or Arnold Allen, but he's kind of reserved. You'd have to get him out of his shell a little bit, you know. Who would you put your money on for UFC 312? Dricus Duplessis. Let me get the actual fights up. I'll give you my confident picks, if you will. Weili Suarez, I really don't know. Suarez is a really good wrestler, but she's just inactive, so I don't know. Holy shit, this card sucks. I don't even know. Holy shit, this is actually worse than I thought. At least Wang Kong's on the prelims. She's back. Versus Bruno Brazil, that's a good fight. Andrew Jabuli as well. Or Jubilee, or however you say his name. But man, this card kind of sucks, except from the fact we got the younger Tapoya brother up in there, which is always cool, Alexandre. But I don't know. I pick Dricus Duplessis. That would be my shout. Jiri, of course. Yeah, 100%. Not for dinner, but Jiri on a hike. That is the perfect vibe right there. All love, Donnie, man. Have a good one. Sorry, I missed you. Have fun, bro. Always love having you here, so appreciate you. Volk cook a devious meal. I'd cook with him, bro. See at the top. Shout out Gingers. Is that Michael Chandler maneuvers? Fight with Pratis. He seems a little bit too crazy for me. A little bit too crazy. Yeah, it is bad, Wade. I agree. Terrible card. One of Zhang versus Tatis wrestling will cancel each other out. I think Suarez would have the better of her on the mat, to be honest with you. But I think the golf and the striking is the difference maker. So we'll see. At the moment, I'm picking Zhang Weili. But what are the odds on... If the odds are good on Suarez, I might pick her, to be honest with you. Let me have a look. Suarez versus Weili odds. They're not showing up on the UFC website. If she's a big underdog, I might pick... it's actually pretty close odds. Okay. Wow, the odds are that close. Fair enough. All right, then I probably won't bet on it. I subscribed. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Welcome aboard. We got a lot of good stuff on the channel if you check it out. I think Amaev should jump the line? No, I think Chimaev should get the shot personally. But each to their own. I lost on Izzy and Shara. Your fault for betting on Shara. I don't honestly. I made money on MVP. I really don't know how you could not pick him, to be honest with you. Shara is so... He just relies on his kicks, and MVP's feints was just backing him up the whole time. It went exactly how I thought it was going to go. It's rare that I'm that confident on a pick, you know, that I bet on a single fight. But, man, for me, it was so obvious that MVP was going to win it there. Izzy, I had on my parlay, though, so I lost on that one. In Astros picks for the featherweight rankings, Ilya Volk, I don't really want to see it. So I know how that fight goes. Lopez, Evloev, yeah, sure. If you don't do Volk versus Evloev, then yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Alan, yeah. Emmett Aljo, that's fun. Peter Zalal, yeah. Shikadze Mitchell. They're all good. Listen, all these featherweight fights are good. Barbosa Garcia, yeah, sure. Holloway and Ortega move to lightweight. Ortega should definitely move up for sure. That I very much agree with. Didn't he already fight at lightweight, or am I crazy? He was meant to fight at lightweight, wasn't he? But then he didn't. Shit went down. I don't even know. But definitely should move up. I think Hamzat should be next. Agreed. Imava looked damn good. He looked like good, and then suddenly he just got the knockout. He looked like decent. And so suddenly he's just knocked out Israel Adesanya. Like, oh man. Like, okay, he just did that. It was very strange. It was a really weird finish. I think Hamzat should, yeah, I read that already. Honestly thought he would take it. For me, it was just a lack. He's always shown in his fights is the lack of using his hands, and that would cause him problems against a really good striker, especially a guy like MVP. For me, he was tailor-made to beat Shara Bullet, so we'll see. I mean, MVP, I don't think he's a puzzle. If you're just talking on the feet in that realm, no one's better than him. Really, man. He's such an awkward puzzle to deal with. Actually, you didn't even book Murphy. Oh, yeah, you didn't book Murphy. That's crazy work. I was going to say do Ige versus Murphy, but we've already had it. Shara won't make it past the top 13. I agree. Well, no, he'd probably beat a couple of them just because of stars make fights. But outside of that, I think I'm generally inclined to agree. Generally. Oh, yeah. Also, a couple of things I wanted to say. I forgot. Well, we were going to record podcast today. Going to be tomorrow because Will was shooting Food Fighters with Nathaniel Wood today, so we couldn't get it done. So I'm going to record that tomorrow. And we're also recording an in-person episode. I don't know why I'm holding a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. I just have it here on my desk. But we're recording a in-person episode on Thursday as well. Games channel video I recorded today, a couple of hours ago. I did it on Sunset Overdrive. So that game, if you played that game, you have good taste. If you played Sunset Overdrive back in the day, you have good taste. I've been meaning to make a video on that for a while because it's so underrated and it's such a banging game that no one talks about anymore. But I will do it, and I have done it. If you have played that, shout out to you. And then it is a no sugar Coke. What's wrong with that, bro? What are you talking about? Full fat Coke is grim. MVP should stay at 185. I agree, you know. I'd actually very much agree with that. And I know the cut of welterweight isn't great for him, so. He won't be fighting for the belt anytime soon if that's what he hopes for. If he moves back down to welterweight, I agree. I think he should definitely stay up, yeah. But he mentioned earlier about having to get used to the sort of slight, you know, more weight. He has more weight. It's harder to be as mobile as he normally is. He mentioned that in his post-fight interview, which I thought was interesting. So that remains to be seen. But I do not like cherry Coke. I can't stand cherry drinks or just cherry flavor. I don't like Dr. Pepper. And I don't like cherry Coke. I tried in Murphy versus Giga. Yeah, that's a fun one. Honestly, you can put any of those guys together at featherweight and they're going to be bangers. So, top 3 favorite PS3 360 games. Oh, man, that's a good question. Oh, I mean, if we're talking back in the day, what I used to play, Halo Reach is probably up there. Halo Reach, at least for 360. Halo Reach holds a special place in my heart. Ratchet and Clank. I can't remember which one. The one that was on PS3. I can't remember the title of it, but it was a fucking awesome game. Shit, I'm trying to think. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, of course. They are 100% up there. I'm just listing games now. I used to play Spider-Man 3 I used to play, and Spider-Man 2, but that was on original Xbox and PS2. But Spider-Man 3 was fun as fuck back when I was a kid. I used to play a lot, just a lot of COD when I was younger. Throw some names at me. Throw some games at me because I'm honestly, my memory, I'm just need to jog my memory. Yeah, I replayed the older ones, the older PS2 and Xbox. I played those on PS Vita, but the one on PS3 I played when I was a kid. Tools for Destruction, that's what it was called. But throw some games at me, and I'll Lego games as well. But throw some games at me, and back in the 360 PS3 era, and I'll immediately, because I can't think of any right now. I'm just missing them. Favorite Lego game, easy. Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy. Goated. Sorry, Habro's never had them. Oh, actually, no. Like, what? They're the ones in the. I don't. They're okay, actually. I think I've had them. WWE. Oh, bro, SmackDown Raw 2007. Run that back. You used to be able to do the map in the in the alley map where you could put the guy in the garbage truck and it would drive away. Or that was so good back in the day. Yeah, Doritos Crash Course. I remember that. I had it. Clone Wars, never played it. Wade, my man, appreciate it. Shout out, are you from South Africa? I'm glad you enjoyed the. I hope you enjoyed the Drickus video. If you've watched it, I'm assuming you have, Wade. So thank you, man. I appreciate you, and thank you very much for the kind donation. You do not have to do that, but it does mean a lot. So thank you, truly. Have a good one, my man. Thank you. Thank you. I'll say it one more time. Thank you. There we go. I'm trying to think of PS3 games though and 360 games because I had a PS3 and then I switched to 360 because my friends were on it. I'm really looking this up right now. I don't know why my mind's just drawing blanks. BioShock Infinite. I loved Red Dead Redemption 1. Uncharted, of course. Batman, the Arkham games back in the day. Little Big Planet. Resistance, Fall of Man. Holy shit, what games, man. Actually, all of these. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. All of them. Revelations. Far Cry 3. I just did a video on Far Cry on my games channel if you haven't checked that out. I'm looking at the sort of most popular ones. I would have said Dark Souls, but I didn't play that until I played it on PC, so I can't count that. Motorstorm. Yeah, man. Mass Effect 3. Never played the older ones until later. Man. I'm looking at a sort of Metacritic list right now. Damn, yeah. Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. I might do a video on Assassin's Creed at one point, you know. Knockout Kings, that's a bit before my time, I'm afraid. Mortal Kombat, yeah, I had Mortal Kombat 9. I had Mortal Kombat 9 and 10. Lego Jurassic World, that is such a rogue shout. They can never make me hate Izzy, neither. GTA 5 was a big game for my child. Yeah, I remember I remember running home from school to play it, bro, on launch. I ran home September 17th, I think it was, 2013 was when it came out, bro. I ran home from school. Ran home, my little year 7 ass, running home from school to play GTA 5. Man. Fucking hell, that game is 12 years old this year. Terrifying. That's crazy. That is crazy to say. I literally remember booting it up home from school to play it on launch day. That was 12 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm having an existential crisis live on stream. Do a video on any of these games, like games from childhood? Yeah, sure. I was gonna do more broader topics for the games channel as well, rather than just specific games, like talking about co-op games and stuff like that and things like that. So yeah, for sure, I'll do that. GoldenEye, the first game I played on console. Man, yeah, a bit again before my time, of course. But I played it a couple of times, and I know all like the shit about like Odd Job being OP and stuff like that. So I know a little bit the ins and outs of that, but again, before my time. NBA courtside, never played the NBA games. I'm English, bro. Never really into basketball. Video games, nah, not really an anime guy. Never really got into that. I'm looking at other games right now. Hang on. Xbox 360, still got Xbox 360 on. Gears of War, of course. How am I missing that? Bro, I got Gears of War 3. I think I mentioned this on stream before, ages ago. When Gears of War 3 came out in 2012, I think it was, I got Gears of War 2 from CX just because I hadn't played the other ones. I don't know, I got 2 first. But they accidentally gave me the Gears of War 3 disc. So I got Gears of War 3 for like £2 when it literally just came out. And I felt like a kid on Christmas, man. It was awesome. And that's how I got into it. So, yeah, I fucking love Gears of War 3, though. Awesome. And 4, to be fair. I liked 4 a lot. I'm looking at a list right now. Portal 2, of course. Guitar Hero, obviously. Still play Guitar Hero now sometimes. I don't know where my controller is. Somewhere. I'm looking at Left 4 Dead, of course, man. Holy shit. The Walking Dead, Telltale games. I think the first game I ever played, though, was probably... I don't know if it was the first game exactly, but one of the earliest games I ever played was Spider-Man 2 on the PS2. And, like, there was a James Bond game on there as well. And, like, an old Sonic game back in the day. Like, we're talking, like, you know, mid-2000s. So, something like that. I mean, first game... I was probably about 4 years old when I first started playing games. So, and I never really stopped. That's not my full name, I'm afraid. And I will not vlog BJJ. It'll be too weird. Also, MMA Shay saying he wants to fight you at the next Karate Combat event. Did he say that? No, of course he didn't say that. He probably doesn't even know who I am. Fiend for Luigi's Mansion. Never played it. Hello, OP. Yeah, odd job. I know the shit, man. Mario Kart. Yeah, of course, man. I play Mario Kart. Mario Kart DS, bro. I used to play the shit out of that. I used to play the hell out of Mario Kart DS. Bro, DS. Pokemon. Ah, man. Pokemon Diamond was my shit. Oh, man. I'm getting kind of sad. Well, not sad, but it just makes me, it's just kind of strange thinking about it, man. So long ago. Shout out to a gym recording people is a bit weird. Nah, in an MMA gym, it's not that deep. I don't really mind it, but I wouldn't do it. I'm going to sneeze right now. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Can we see the dog again? No. I'd have to go and chase him. But I got another one. Did I tell you guys I got another one? I don't know if I showed you that. We've got another dog. I don't know if you've seen him. Yeah, I don't think I have shown him on stream. No, I haven't. But no, I can't right now. Middle name, I'm not giving that away. So bad at Pokemon Sun. Never played Sun. I got back into Pokemon like not that long ago. But the new games just aren't. They don't hit the same, man. Diamond and Soul Silver are the ones I played, and then I went back and played the Game Boy ones on my on emulation. But yeah, seems to leave a lot of things out. Like what, bro? What are you talking about? What you talking about, boy? Right, I'll answer a couple more, then I'm gonna have to dip out. I've got a little bit more work to do in terms of structuring the Volkanovski video, and then I'm gonna start writing that tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, even because I'm gonna spend 2 weeks on it. So I'm gonna spend like multiple days writing that shit. Really gonna flesh it out, make it proper. So, Ops on the Tyrexy curse. I don't know. Does he have a curse? Joe's picking a dog. I don't think I have one. Weirdly, on my phone. Oh wait, no, maybe I do. Hang on. I know you guys don't care that much, but if I have one, I'll show you. Have a look. Do I have one? Yeah, do I not have one? Maybe I don't. I have like one, but no, I have like one photo, but it kind of sucks, so I'm not gonna show you. Nah, maybe another time. I'd rather show him in person. It's better. But anyway, peeps, I'm gonna have to head out. I'm gonna love you and leave you. Stay safe, stay hydrated. I hope you're having a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Have a good one. I'm going to enjoy my evening. I hope you do as well. And I will see you on Thursday. On Thursday. I got it right this time. All right. In a bit.